Hi Cancer, welcome to your February no contact love tarot reading. So Cancer, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you are thinking of during this time, and we're going to be looking at what's happening here. What happened? How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? Also, we're going to look at the situation, how they felt about that, and then how they feel about you. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? All right, so we have the Soul's Journey Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Then I'm going to jump into your reading, and this is for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Cancer, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Cancer, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages are coming out. All right, Cancer. So let's see what we have for the opening messages. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So I'm feeling like you're Cancer. This person didn't take this relationship serious. I'm feeling that with the humor card. I mean, usually that is, of course, you know, being lighthearted, having a sense of humor. But with relationships, humor and guilt coming out, perhaps they feel guilty that they didn't take this relationship as seriously as they should have. But deep down, they knew there was a purpose in your connection between the two of you, right? But why did they take it so lighthearted or not take it serious? We're just going to jump to the tarot and find out. Into the tarot, I do see guilt here, so they do feel guilty about that. So why wouldn't they take it serious, right? So let's just see. Let us see. For some, they may have taken you for granted, figuring, well, you're always going to be there, and they don't have to be that serious, right? Okay. All right, Cancer. So we have the Morgan Greer Tarot. So into your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Divine Feminine Oracle cards. We'll pull some of those to close out your reading. All right. So let's take a look at the situation for Cancer. February no contacts. Well, really, all readings should be timeless, so I'm just going to say no contact. All right. It's way too many, but we'll take these two. All right, what else do we need to know for Cancer? Let's get part 5. Situation, please. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Let's get these out here. Ace of Swords reverse. Not really honest strength. So they did feel the strong connection here. King of Pentacles reverse is a lack of commitment and probably not taking the relationship seriously. King of Pentacles upright, very serious, grounded, stable, family traditions, values. So definitely here, I do feel like this moved forward pretty quickly. Whatever kind of relationship you want to call it you had with this person, it did move forward quickly. But we do have the 6 of Wands here, which usually is success, victory, you see coming in with that offer. But then there's lack of clarity with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you lacked clarity whether or not this person was going to step up the connection, the relationship with an offer, because we do have the Ace of Swords reverse. There's no doubting there was a strong connection between the two of you, right? We do have the Strength card, but there's the lack of taking this seriously with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they just took you for granted, they felt like it was fine the way it was. And that's no communication as well with the Ace of Swords reverse. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Cancer, so you can take them how they resonate. It could be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You could disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We have Aquarius, Leo, and Virgo. Yeah, Sun reverse too is also the lack of enlightenment, not a lot of clarity, right? That's not a great energy. You know, it's not 100% bad. It's still the Sun, but it's not as good as it could be, right? So let's see how they're feeling now about the situation. How are they feeling now about the situation? Let's see. Cancer, please. How are they feeling now? The situation. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Ace of Wands. Well, there's no doubting the chemistry and passion. 4 of Swords. Now, look at that. Now that there's like a change here. Like, I want to come in here and put the work in, you know, work on this and be serious. This person's at work and very serious. 9 of Pentacles, it could be that they don't want to be single, right? They don't want to be in disconnect and feeling like they're single. Perhaps they gave them a little bit of a wake-up call here. And now we see things, you know, wanting to move things forward here with the wheel. Excitement, you know, fire, the passion too. 4 of Swords reverse is also, it's time to take action. So how do they feel about it now? Is now they want to come in and be serious and take action to move it forward. Isn't that how it always goes? Is when you stand your ground and turn around and walk away, then that's when the change happens, unfortunately. So we have Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Yeah, 7 of Swords reverse. No more running, avoiding. Okay. So let's see how they feel about you, Cancer. Let's see how they feel about you, Cancer. How do they feel about Cancer? Let's see. Oh, well, they did love you all this time. Perhaps they were hiding it. Yeah, 2 of Swords being blocked and hiding their love for you and just taking everything for granted and not being serious. So, wow. Okay. Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands. So they had conflict here about telling you the truth about how much they actually cared for you and had feelings for you. And I think they knew that if they did that, they knew if they did that also that this relationship would have to level up. Would have to take the next level up, because we do have the Hierophant here. So that could be where they were a little blocked in having that inner conflict. Well, if I tell Cancer how much I truly love them and everything else, then I know it's going to move quickly into, you know, a higher level of a relationship. But they do love you. They're just hiding it here. The King of Cups. So let's see, we got Pisces, Libra, and Taurus. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, they knew things would build, grow, expand, right? Those 3 words, 1, 2, 3, would lay the foundation of building the relationship to the higher level, a higher level. And that's what caused their blockage in inner conflict. But, I mean, this row here looks like now it's a change of heart because of the no contact situation, right? All right, so let's see what they're doing right now, Cancer, that you need to be aware of. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? What is this person doing now that Cancer needs to be aware of? Let's see. Oh, they're feeling lack, loss, and loneliness. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. They want to apologize. They want to come in, confess their love, right? Isn't that how it goes? So we do have the Hangman reverse, which is about getting up and taking action. Yep, there's the Queen of Cups. So now they want to reveal how they feel. Queen of Cups is very open, loving, nurturing, caring, giving, right? So now they want to take action to actually say and show their love. I mean, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. 7 of Wands. But, you know, maybe some of you have really stood your ground and set those healthy boundaries. Maybe there's a little bit of blocking here But also this could be coming in fighting for the connection. And you're right here, Cancer. Pisces, Pisces. Knight of Cups. Look at all this energy. That's about, forward movement in love, right? So now they want to move this forward. Unblock the energy. Confess how they feel. Apologize. Put in the work. They probably thought that you would never shut them out, right? Boy, they were wrong. So they definitely got a wake-up call here. I'm surprised we didn't see like the Tower or something like that. But we're going to do one more row with clarifiers, Cancer. And then we'll get into the Divine Feminine Oracle to pull some closing messages. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, so how could things change here for Cancer? Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's some anxiety. But there's a new beginning in love right here, right? Seven of Swords reversed. No more running out of fear. No more avoiding the whole situation. It's time for a new cycle. Could be moving, traveling, or distance. Endings and new beginnings. And it's time to manifest this with the Magician as a 1, a new beginning as well. Ace of Cups, Magician, both 1s. The World is a new beginning as well. So we have Gemini, Virgo here. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. If you want it, I think they definitely would have to come in here and apologize, confess their love, and really prove and say, before you just jump into getting back with this person, right? High Priestess. Yeah, they definitely were hiding a lot of their feelings for you, right? But now it's about looking out to the future if you want it, Cancer. Justice, about doing the right thing. So, yeah, they want to come in, do the right thing. Fairness, justice, balance, give you what you deserve. And there's a connection. The Lovers. No doubt about it, right? And the King of Swords does speak with truth, clarity, communication. Coming in here as well. Six of Swords reverse is a return for me. Yeah, they've been at a distance. Eight of Cups, right? And the Fool. Yeah, they didn't take that leap 100% before. Well, I don't even think... They just didn't take it before, right? They were stuck. But now they're at the crossroads because of the whole situation. But there's no denying the purpose of the connection is because it's a soulmate energy here. With Temperance, patience, healing, balance, divine alignment, soulmates, right? So Cancer, it looks like, them being shut out really, really woke them up. So if you're still interested in them and they're coming in here, apologizing, confessing, showing love, right? And wanting this now, it's totally up to you though. All right, so let's get you some Divine Feminine Oracle cards. See what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. All the links, all the info you need is all down there, so please check it out. All right, Cancer. What do we need to know? The Poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. So they did love you fiercely. They just didn't confess it, right? A lot of red there. Fire, passion definitely was there. The mother of believers. I am spiritually, financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So you definitely can provide for yourself. You don't need them in your life. But there's love here, right? The Saint of Spoken Words. Yeah, this person is about to come in and say a lot of things they should have said before. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. And the Goddess of Self-Knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Yep. Well, Cancer, you definitely spoke your mind. And maybe shutting them out was the best thing. But now it's totally the ball's going to be in your court on what you did with this, right? But anyway, Cancer, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.